Turning to national news now, the Biden administration's making immigration policy changes.
Yeah, just this week, President Biden announced new restrictions on migrants seeking asylum at the southern border. Tonight, ABC 10's Alicia Machado is hearing from both sides of the issue in Sacramento.
The Biden administration calling it an effort to secure the border. The president announcing new restrictions on migrants seeking asylum at the southern border. Under the new policy, migrants who cross the southern border unlawfully will be barred from receiving asylum when the border is overwhelmed. Secretary of Health and Human Services Xavier Becerra was in Sacramento today. We asked him his thoughts about the plan, and he stood by Biden's decision.
Congress needs to fix a broken immigration system, but until then, we have to work with the broken immigration system, these broken laws, as best possible. And that's why the president has taken the executive action to try to make sure we continue to provide security at the border, but also manage the affairs there at the border better.
But not all are in favor of the decision. The ACLU planning to challenge it in court. A chief political officer saying it will put thousands of lives at risk. And the executive director of Immigrant Defenders Law Center saying the move is not necessary.
There are other options. There are solutions. And in California, we are often a model of what those other options for border policy could look like.
And Republicans calling it a political move.
Now, all of a sudden, as we approach the election and he's trying to regain ground and trying to claw his way back into the White House, all of a sudden he's had an epiphany that I need to do something to address the border. This is a campaign stunt, and that's all it is.
Just last month, President Biden announced that DACA recipients will now have access to health care coverage through the Affordable Care Act. Keep in mind, DACA stands for Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals. It delays the deportation of undocumented immigrants who came to the United States as children. The Biden administration says this will help more than 100,000 young people gain health insurance. The Secretary of Health and Human Services was in Sacramento today and applauded the move. We asked him how much this could cost taxpayers.
Cost for the U.S. government is very minimal because, again, people go in there into the Affordable Care Act because they're not poor enough to qualify for the Medicaid, or what we call Medi-Cal in California. So they come with some money of their own to help pay for their insurance, and then if they qualify for some of the subsidies that are provided, there is where the taxpayer is helping out a bit.
DACA recipients can start applying in November.